Big Brother 27-foot winner revealed. Here's who won. Did Ashley, Morgan, or Vince win season 27 and the $750,000 prize? And who won America's favorite player? Big Brother 27 will go down as one of the most unpredictable seasons in the CBS reality series' 25-year history. Across 82 days, we've seen people make pulse-pounding and head-scratching moves. We watched a legend enter the game in Rachel Riley, only to have her taken out in one of the most controversial twists in the show's history. Now only 3 are left standing, with a final HOH and jury vote standing between them and the $750,000 prize. Check out our spoiler-filled recap of tonight's finale below and find out who won, who finished runner-up and who won America's favorite houseguest, who won Big Brother 27. When is the Big Brother 27 finale? Who will take the crown? The moment fans have been waiting for is almost here. The Big Brother 27 finale is set to air on Sunday, September 28, with 2 hours of high-stakes competition, emotional confessions, and the long-awaited reveal of who will walk away with the $750,000 prize. When and how to watch? According to CBS, the 2-hour finale will air Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Time. CBS confirms finale Sunday 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time / 8 p.m. Pacific Time. CBS and Paramount Plus will simulcast the finale, with live feeds wrapping up shortly before the broadcast. USA Today emphasized that Paramount Plus is the main streaming option. The final 3 and their power moves. Heading into finale night, 3 houseguests remain: Morgan Pope, Ashley Hollis, and Vince Panaro. Primetimer described mounting tension as the final 3 houseguests compete for the winner's title. Morgan admitted she worried about her social game being overshadowed by Ashley's. Vince confessed he felt like he was campaigning for second place. Ashley critiqued Morgan with, "Your social game was good. You just had Vinny goggles on, so you didn't see a lot of things that were happening." Final HOH and jury stakes. Morgan already won part 1 of the final head of household, locking her into part 3 on finale night. Vince and Ashley must face off in part 2 for a chance to meet her in the decisive round. The jury will determine the winner after questioning the finalists and weighing their strategies. Emotional reflections from the finalists highlighted how much the game has shaped them and what's at stake as they prepare for the end. The Big Brother 27 finale airs Sunday, September 28, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS and Paramount Plus. Don't miss the crowning of the winner. Every Big Brother 27 finale scenario, Morgan Pope's the one to beat. The Big Brother season finale is imminent, but the winner isn't set in stone yet. Big Brother season 27 has been a whirlwind of dramatic fights and controversial twists, but the chaotic cast has been dwindled down to its final 3 players: Morgan Pope, Ashley Hollis, and Vince "Vinny" Panaro. The final head of household competition, however, could decide everything. From the divisive BB blockbuster to the White Locust elimination, the evictions of Big Brother 27 have been unlike any prior season, forcing gameplay to adapt and strategies to change at a moment's notice. Some players rode the wave of unpredictability well and seized power, but an impressive game resume means nothing if you're not sitting in the final 2 chairs. Morgan versus Vince, Morgan certainly wins. If the cheatments is the final 2, it's a done deal. The so-called cheatments of Big Brother 27, Morgan and Vince, have been closely aligned for most of the game. Their loyalty goes far beyond the average alliance, making them a probable final 2 if either wins the last HOH. Though Vince is seemingly devoted to her, taking Morgan to the end would be Vince's biggest mistake of the summer. As multiple houseguests have pointed out, Morgan seemed to run Vince's late-game HOH reigns, stealing any valor he may have earned through big moves. Furthermore, Morgan was the driving force behind getting Vince's former allies out of the house, making her the obvious winner. Out of the jury, the only vote Vince could possibly get would be Lauren. Morgan versus Ashley, Morgan likely wins. Ashley's social game is better than most people realize. Admittedly, Morgan's game in Big Brother 27 has been dominant since the jury phase started. With 2 HOHs and 5 veto wins under her belt, Morgan has the longest immunity streak in Big Brother history, beating Ian Terry's impressive record from season 14. Nonetheless, her win against Ashley wouldn't be a landslide. Ashley has been forced to play under the radar for weeks, but her social game never slept. Even in the final days of the game, Ashley is cleverly manipulating the cheatments into thinking they should both take her to the end. If she can articulate her strategy in a final speech, the votes would likely split, with Morgan narrowly beating her. Ashley versus Vince, Ashley likely wins. Taking Morgan out would be the biggest move of the season. Ashley and Vince are the final two, the jury could be swayed by the smallest differences. Ashley could argue she only won a single competition because that was the only time she was in real danger of going home. Vince could argue that he was intentionally using emotional manipulation and not simply doing Morgan's bidding. Additionally, whether Vince owns his cutthroat game of backstabbing and betrayal could cost him the win. Ashley has shown incredible self-awareness and accurate reads of the house, meaning she'll probably be able to tailor her final speech to convince the jury more successfully than Vince. Big Brother 27-foot final HOH Part 2 spoilers reveal big surprise win. The Big Brother 27 finale is almost here, and the stakes have never been higher. After the shocking eviction of Ava Pearl, the final 3 houseguests, Morgan Pope, Vince Panaro, and Ashley Hollis, battled for control in the final head of household competition. Part 2 has now played out, and the results shook up expectations in a big way. Ashley Hollis stuns in Part 2. Heading into the round, Morgan had already secured her spot in Part 3 by winning the first competition. That left Ashley and Vince to face off for the last ticket to the finale. Against the odds, Ashley defeated Vince to claim the victory in Part 2. This was only Ashley's second win of the entire season, making her triumph especially surprising. She even managed to snatch the victory despite Vince initially leading her by 20 minutes, a mistake on his part cost him dearly when he misread the competition directions. The loss left Vince devastated, while Ashley celebrated with a dance in the kitchen. What this means for the finale. Ashley's win sets up a Part 3 showdown between her and Morgan during the live finale on Sunday, September 28. The winner of that final HOH competition will decide who sits next to them in the final 2 chairs. Vince's fate now rests entirely on whether Morgan or Ashley chooses to keep him. According to the live feed spoilers, Ashley's smartest move would be to take Vince to the final 2 if she wins. Morgan has built a stronger social and competition resume, with 2 HOH and 5 power of veto wins. By contrast, Vince's game has been chaotic, burning bridges with nearly every juror, including Rachel Riley, Will Williams, Lauren Domingue, Kelly Jorgensen, Keanu Soto, and Ava Pearl. Ashley's chances of convincing the jury are much stronger if she faces Vince instead of Morgan. Morgan's position of power. If Morgan wins Part 3, she's considered the heavy favorite to win the entire game. Her consistent record of competition victories and loyal gameplay make her a strong contender in front of the jury. Even though her relationship with Vince, which Zingbot teased as achievements because of his girlfriend outside the house, could influence her decision, Morgan would likely still beat him in a final 2 scenario. With Ashley hungry for her first major spotlight win and Morgan trying to close out a dominant season, Part 3 is set to deliver the most dramatic showdown yet. No matter the outcome, the Big Brother 27 finale promises to be thrilling television. Who went home on Big Brother 27 last night? The final veto competition. Spoiler alert. Find out who won the final veto of the season, and who was sent to the jury. Doesn't it feel like we just did this yesterday? The endgame is moving at a jackrabbit's pace on Big Brother 27. Only a couple of days ago, Keanu Soto finally got taken out of the game. And, over the course of one 90-minute episode, we got the final regular HOH competition and veto competition of the season. By the end of it all, another person was sent out the door, leaving the final 3 houseguests entering this Sunday's finale. Check out our spoiler-filled recap below and find out who was evicted from Big Brother 27 last night. Ava Pearl. To paraphrase Rhett Butler, Ava Pearl's general Big Brother philosophy amounted to frankly, I don't give a damn. The aura painter gave off great vibes from the start, making her one of the most well-liked people in the house. But Ava proved she wasn't just there to make friends during her whole reign, when she went after some of the biggest targets in the house. The next time she saw power, it was a bit more controversial, as she had the first pick in the infamous White Locust twist. Wanting to avoid the most blowback, she picked Vince, unintentionally kicking off a series of evictions that would see all of her closest allies leave. At the final four, Ava was put in a couple of must-win scenarios, only to lose out both times to Morgan. And, sitting on the block against Ashley, after calling him out weeks ago in her nomination speech, Vinny the Lip had the final word, evicting her due to her superior social game. Who won head of household last night on Big Brother 27? Morgan Pope. After not winning in HOH competition the first 3/4 of the season, Morgan claims back-to-back stays upstairs. She became the first person guaranteed to see finale night on September 28. Big Brother 27 foot spoilers, the loser of the final HOH comp spirals in the kitchen, you beat me in everything. After the eviction of Ava Pearl, the remaining 3 Big Brother contestants competed in part 1 of the final head of household competition, Ashley Hollis, Morgan Pope, and Vince Panaro. We can